This video describes the principles of the innovation. Innovation required a fresh way of looking at the things, an undertaking of a people, and an entrepreneur willingness to take risks and to work hard. People involved in the innovation are guided by the certain principles of the innovation. These vary among the different entrepreneurships, organizations, philosophers, but the basic framework remains the same. Steve Jobs has given the 7 principles largely responsible for success through the innovation. These are described in his book, The Innovation, The Secret of Steve Jobs. Briefly, these principles are as follows. The principle 1. Do what you love. Steve Jobs once told a group of people with a passion can change the world for a better. Jobs has followed his heart his entire life and that passion. It's very difficult to come up with a new, creative and the novel ideas unless you are passionate about moving a society forward. Principle 2. Put a dent into the universe. Passion fuels the rocket, but the vision directs the rocket to its ultimate destination. In 1976, when the Jobs and the Steve Wozniak co-founded Apple, Jobs' vision was to put a computer in the hand of everyday people. In 1979, the Jobs saw an early and crude graphical user interface being demonstrated at the Xerox research facility in the Palo Alto, California. He knew immediately that the technology would make the computers appealing to everyday people. Xerox scientists did not realize its potential because their vision was limited. Two people can see exactly the same thing but perceive it differently based on their vision. Principle 3. Kickstart your brain. Steve Jobs once said, creativity is connecting the things. Connecting the things means seeking inspiration from the other industries. At various times, Jobs has found inspiration in a phone book, Zen meditation, visiting India, a food processor at a Mackey's or the Four Seasons hotel chain. The Steve does not steal the idea as much as he uses the idea from the other industries to inspire his own creativity. The principle 4. Sell dreams, not a product. To Steve Jobs, people who buy the Apple products are not the consumers. They are the people with the hopes, dream and the ambition. He built the product to help the people achieve their dreams. He once said, some people think you have got to be crazy to buy a Mac, but in that craziness we see the genius. How do you see your customers? Help them unleash their inner genius and you will win over their hearts and the minds. Principle 5. Say no to the 1000 things. Steve Jobs once said, I am as proud of what we don't do as I am of what we do. He is committed to building the product with a simple, uncluttered design, and that committed extends beyond the product, from the design of the iPod to the iPad, from the packaging of Apple's product to the functionality of a website. In the Apple world, innovation means eliminating the unnecessary so that the necessary may speak. Principle 6. Create an insanely great experience. The Apple Store has become the world's best retailer by introducing simple innovations any business can adopt to create a deeper, more emotional connections with their customers. For example, there are no cashiers in the Apple stores. There are the expert, consultants, even a genius, but no cashiers. Why? Because Apple is not in the business of moving the boxes. They are in the business of enriching their lives. Principle 7. Master the message. Steve Jobs is the world's greatest corporate storyteller, turning product launches into the art form. You can have the most innovative idea in the world, but if you cannot get the people excited about it, it does not matter. Simply put, innovation is a new way of doing the things which result in the positive change. innovation is attainable by anyone at any organization, regardless of the little or a position, title or a position. Make innovation a part of your brand's DNA by thinking differently about the business challenges.